So I'm totally going to date myself with this slogan, but back in the day, Kodak, the film company, they had this slogan which was, "It's a Kodak moment." And it connected with this message on my affirmations deck that I pulled before this video. And the affirmation on the card is, "When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form." And keying in on the word joy, because I feel that joy is what gives us the sustenance. It gives us that inspiration, that sense of purpose within ourselves when we are living in a space of joy, when we are creating and being our own Kodak moment. So you don't have to have a camera to have a Kodak moment, but when you find yourself doing something that truly makes you happy, a truly magical, special experience, it can be the smallest thing. Like, I was actually out today and went to, well, I wasn't planning to, but I ran an errand, and then there was a mall linked to the subway station that I was at. I live in Seoul. For if you're here for the first time, I live well, close to Seoul. So I was up in Seoul in Korea, and I was like, "Oh, there's a mall here," and I was like, "Oh yeah, the department store." But there's like this other portion of the mall that I hadn't seen, and it had like this train station design, like the way the structure of like the, what am I looking for? The word I'm looking for. But the walkways, the areas where the food was set up, the vendors, the shops, like it literally had this train station vibe. And I was like, this is so cool. I just want to be in this moment. And so there was a gelato stand that I saw. So I literally got the cone that I wanted, two flavors, sat down on a bench. And for me, like, that was my Kodak moment. And how are you allowing yourself to create those Kodak moments? If someone was like, what was that time that you spent doing something that brought you joy, that made you happy, where you weren't trying to stress out about something, where you just allowed yourself to just be in that space, in that experience, that Kodak moment? And for me, it was a Kodak moment. And I encourage you to carve out, and to, even if it's just the spontaneity of what moments are you allowing to be your own special Kodak moment. Maybe it's you're walking and you're like, "Oh, I'm going to go that way," or you're in your car, you're driving, and you're driving in a direction to a place of your city or town that you haven't been to, and you're in this space of like joy where you're allowing yourself to get lost in the moment in a great way. You're allowing yourself to just enjoy the space that you're in, where if someone were to capture it, you would see the joy written on your face, that wonder, just that peace that comes from doing something that makes you happy, and just allowing yourself to revel in the moments that bring you joy, especially when you weren't planning for it. You just were like, "I'm going to do this because I feel this inclination to do this, because I've never done it. I want to explore. I'm allow my inner child, my inner adventurer to awaken and to have that opportunity, to have that space." So create your Kodak moment. What is your Kodak moment? Um, Allow it to bring you joy and to create that wonder in your life. And speaking of that, actually, two cards, when I had the affirmations deck, actually two cards popped out. So the one that I read before about joy, and this other one, which was about time. And it says, "I release time and let the universe show me what to do." So when I was at the mall at this place, I didn't even look at the clock. It wasn't until I was like feeling that I was ready to go and get back home that I was like, "Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock." I didn't even really focus in on what the time was. I'm just enjoying this opportunity. I released any sort of focus on what time it was. I just allowed myself to enjoy this mall and to walk around and to just see all the people that were out enjoying the restaurants and getting food and with their families, and checking out like what people were selling. Like, there was this table where they were selling like these bubble bag, well, I call them bubble bags, but I don't know if it's a trend that's actually popping up in other parts of the world. But it's like they take plastic, the bags are made of plastic, but the outside looks like a bubble texture. It's kind of cool, but I probably wouldn't do it. But it looks cool. It's probably not my vibe, but it was cool to look at. So I was like, "Oh, this is new. This is different." But yeah, I released time and I let the universe show me what to do, and I just allowed myself to just be led to explore and to just enjoy that space. So when we're having our own metaphorical Kodak moment where we just let time go and just be in the moment, to be in the experience, to try something new, to listen to where we're feeling called to explore, to see, and to create that wonder and to live in that wonder. And it's a Kodak moment. And also, while you're here, if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I love to grow this even further. I really want to make this YouTube a wonderful journey, a wonderful space that I can use to inspire you, and ideally to also let go of the 9-to-5 world. So I've been getting a lot of videos on my algorithm about YouTubers who are sharing their stories about how they made this happen, and so it really inspires me to just keep going. And I'd love for you to stay on this journey with me, leave a comment, and watching their videos helps me continue to keep the faith and just to believe that these messages are reaching those who they're meant to reach. And there are retirees making YouTube channels, people in their 70s, 80s, and I think we all have a message and something within us. I know I for sure have something I need to say, and there's a lot that I want to share. And I thank you for being here. So I'm Selena. I didn't say my name at the beginning. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.